When I knew I had the secret weapon, I sent this message to a few national lotteries. Dear lotteries, prepare to pay me big time because I'm here to stay and you cannot do anything about it. By the way, you'll have to pay me every single month. I know, it was stupid, but I couldn't control myself. It was a revenge message after so many years of struggling in my battle with the lotteries. It was the time when I knew that I'm unstoppable and that I discovered something that any man or woman could use to change their lives. It was the time when I knew for sure that winning at least $10,000 each month with lotteries is a piece of cake. Even a 12-year-old kid could do it. And the winnings of $20,000, $30,000, or even $70,000 month after month isn't dreaming. It's a reality. Hi, my name is Brad Miller, and what you're about to discover today will probably change your life forever. Have you ever felt, for a particular reason, unstoppable? If yes, you can relate to my feelings now. The lotteries can be beaten, and it's not just a matter of luck. It is pure science that can be achieved easily by anyone with just a few clicks. Before going any further, let me tell you what you're about to discover today. In this 9-minute video presentation, I'm about to share with you all my secrets regarding how I found the secret loophole in 92.3% of the lotteries out there, and how I exploited this advantage to get thousands upon thousands of dollars in legal winnings in just 1 month, with the help of a crazy robot that does all the work for you. I guarantee you that you won't find anything similar on the market, and the chance that someone is to invent something even better are very slim and close to zero. I know. I've tested all the tools in the market. They're a joke. You'll also discover my shocking story and how I went from being a stupid guy who believed that I could beat the lotteries relying on only luck to being smart and adopting a strategy where a secret weapon does all the work for me. Please watch this presentation until the end because I don't know for how long I'm going to keep it up. I'll only share my secrets with those who want to listen. And to be frank, I only want the story to be shared to just a few hundred people. Think what would happen if any lottery player knew my secrets and applied it to their game. The jackpots could become significantly less for all of us. As I said earlier, my name is Brad Miller, and I don't consider myself a genius. Actually, I think I belong to the average American category. I'm not a hardworking guy, never have been, and I don't think I'll ever be. I consider myself a streetwise guy, though. This probably comes from my teenage years living in LA. There, in order to survive, you had to score a buck here, a buck there, and know how the system works. Now, I'm 37 years old, and although I had a few jobs, pizza boy, mechanic, car salesman, I can't say that I really enjoyed working at all. I'm more of a gambler, always trying to find the weak link in the system, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not against people who have a job. If you have one and you work for your money, I admire you for that. I just cannot have one and be happy at the same time. I always felt that someday I'll make more money from exploiting the system than I would from a regular job. On the other hand, I'm sure that you've dreamed at least once what it was like to have more money than you can handle, even millions of dollars. Back to the lottery game now. Ever since I remember, I always wanted to win big time. I think I got my first lottery ticket when I was 13, and I haven't stopped playing since. I was addicted, spending all the money that I was making on tickets, playing blindly without a clue, and relying on luck, as you probably do right now. I don't have the exact figures, but I think I spent more than $150,000 on tickets in all these 24 years of stupid play. It was throwing money out the window. What kept me going? Well, if you're an avid player yourself, you probably know that the emotion is what has kept us going. The emotion that this time I'll hit it big. The emotion of I can feel it. The jackpot is mine this time. The dream of what you're going to do with all the cash. The thought that you're a good person and that God will return the kindness with a big prize. The thought that your lucky numbers will make you rich, and many other nutty thoughts that push us to buy more and more tickets. It is fun, it gives us hope, and it is addictive. That is the naked truth, my friend. Ironically or not, in this time period, I had the time of my life. I didn't win at all, though. It was obvious that I'm not a lucky person, and I had to change something fast. As you probably did, I started to search online for some methods, some tricks, even ways to cheat the lottery. Look, I told you I'm lazy and that I don't like hard work. I bought all the books I could find from so-called gurus. I tested all the tools and software on the internet, but nothing seemed to work. It was a waste of time and money. That was 1 year ago. I had no job, no money, and no luck with the lottery. I was becoming a little bit desperate, and I knew that if I didn't find a way to crack the code fast, I'd have to search for a job again. October 21st, 2011 was the day that changed my life, or the aha moment. Normal day, normal activities, only that I remembered that I promised my Uncle Steve that I'd pay him a visit. Steve is like an old fox, a 72-year-old lottery player who has made a lot of money out of the lotteries. Every time he was winning, and it was pretty often, he was saying that he just got lucky. Again. I'll never forget his ironic smile. Anyway, I knew that it was BS and that he had a trick or something. I tried so many times to discover it, but without any results. I even tried to bribe my Aunt Lucy, his wife, to tell me the secret. The old lady didn't care and didn't know a thing. She was just enjoying the easy cash. I got to his place. The old man was a bit drunk and couldn't help himself to make fun of me. "Bradley, my favorite nephew, still dreaming to win the lottery, ha ha ha. "I'll never give up, old man, I'll never give up," I replied. "Why don't you tell me your secret? Don't give me the nonsense that you were lucky. You can be lucky once or a maximum of twice in your life, but not on a regular basis," I said to him. The old man laughed, and as any drunk man, he couldn't resist to play smart. "Brad, I'll only tell you this. You don't keep the eyes on the ball. To win the lottery, you have to know what is going on, how things work, what numbers got extracted in the past, and what numbers are likely to get extracted in the future. Follow me into my office. I'll show you something." I was stunned. Everything was making perfect sense. I eagerly followed the old man into his office, and you won't believe what he showed me. He had like 40 notebooks with all statistics from the games that he was playing. He had been doing this for about 10 years, relentless work, and that was his secret for getting all those winnings. It was a real eye-opener for me. I stood there shocked. It took me about 30 minutes to get back to reality. Anyway, I had 2 reasons to be happy with him at that point, and 1 to be sad. I was happy because I knew what I had to do in order to win, and I also knew that it was possible. If a 72-year-old man could do it, I can do it too. The only reason that it made me sad is that I'm a lazy person. I don't like working too much, and I'm always into the quick fix thing. I knew that later on, I had to find something that will do all the analysis work for me. But for the moment, I had to see it with my own eyes. Some winnings, and that his method works. The lottery revolution had started at that point. The very next day, I started to do my own diligence regarding the games that I was playing. Mega Millions, Pick 4, and Powerball. I looked online on their websites, searched through the hidden statistics and all kinds of databases, and after 2 weeks of continuous work, I was having an almost clear picture of what was going on in my games. I was discovering what were the hot numbers, what are the cold numbers, what is the frequency of the winning numbers, and many other indicators that I had to follow. At that point, everything made sense, and I played the numbers that had the best odds of winning. I created my tickets and waited for the extraction. The results were not good for the first time. I hit only 2 numbers. I was a bit disappointed, but since I didn't have any other options, I continued with the same strategy while I was increasing my research database. Yes! Week number 2, and I won a little bit over $1,000. Damn, the first time when I was getting a check bigger than $1,000. And more importantly, it was the proof that I am on to something that really works. Of course, you can't win every time you play, but for sure, you will increase your odds tremendously. The next month, I repeated the process and I made thousands more. It was a lot of money for me considering I got no job. But it was a lot of work and time to invest to get these results. The lazy man cannot change, and all I was thinking now was how to scale back the work involved with getting these results. I took a sheet of paper and a pen, and I wrote down the perfect lottery system in my vision. I wanted something that works automatically. I wanted somebody else to do the hard work for me. I wanted to be sure the work is done properly. I wanted to enjoy the money that I was winning. I wanted to make somewhere between $30,000 and $50,000 each month out of the lotteries. I wanted the system to work now and in the future. It was obvious that my demands were huge and hard to achieve. But after a few hours of brainstorming, I had the second aha stroke. What if I hire some computer geniuses to create me a robot, software that can do this automatically? Soon, I found 3 young geeks and gave them a nice chunk of money to program a lottery software for me that did exactly what I wanted it to do. This way, I wouldn't have to do everything by hand. Guys, I want you to create me a software that will do all the hard analysis work for me. All I want is to log in and see the numbers that are most likely to be extracted. I don't care how you do it, just do it. It was a tough challenge for them because they had to create a robot that connects to all the lottery games almost anywhere in the world, and then in one single picture to show you the numbers that are likely to be the winners. After 2 months of continuous work, they finally came out with something. I was eager to test it, and to my surprise, it was exactly what I asked for. Easy to use, 2 clicks of a button to get the hot numbers, full charts that shows you the complete pictures of the games you play, national and international coverage for almost all the games in the world, accurate results in just 2 minutes of using the software, cool interface that even 12-year-old kids can figure out what numbers to play. My dream came true. Now I was ready to put it to work. I started using it, and in the first week, I won a good chunk of cash. Here's how real money looks. It's true. I haven't won the big jackpot yet, but I'm confident that it's just a matter of time. After all, when you make thousands or even more each month, you can't complain that you haven't hit the big jackpot. Those small wins definitely add up. The robot has worked like magic. I was making more money than I could even spend, and soon my Uncle Steve noticed it. "How's it going, Brad? I see you're doing well." "I got lucky, Uncle. It happened to you too," I replied. Let me tell you this. Those who say that money cannot buy happiness doesn't have it. Not that you'll become a new man, but a lot of aspects in your life will change. You'll have more money for your family. You can afford to buy nice things for your kids. You can afford a bigger house, a nice car. You can travel the world, and many other really cool things too. I was in the position where I was making lots of money, but I wanted to know if my software, which I called Lottery Cash Software, worked for other people, regular people like you and me. So I sent it to 10 random lottery players and I asked them to use it. Here are the replies I got for them. "I won my first day playing the Pick 3 lottery using the software. I couldn't have done it without Lottery Cash Software." That's from Andy. "I would like to thank you for a great system. My first night using the system, November 11th, I won $102 daily 3 California Lotto evening. You can do the math, and if you would have used the course, the numbers drawn were 674. I won with 467 bucks. Thanks." That's from Mike in California. "I just checked my tickets at Western Canada Lottery Corporation website, www.wclc.com. The Pick 3 numbers for last night, June 14th, were 309. My numbers hit, just as your system predicted. I'm now $660 richer. Your system just paid for itself 20 plus times. You gotta like those odds. Total investment, $72. Total win, $660. Big props to you, my friend. Thanks." That's Chris D. from Alberta, Canada. Here's how it works and how it looks. 1. You create an account, 2 minutes. 2. You log into your account and select your favorite lottery game, about 20 seconds. 3. You select the analysis you want for your game, hot, cold, then you click Generate My Numbers. It'll take about a minute. 4. The robot will do all the work for you behind the scenes and will generate the numbers that are most likely to be extracted on the next drawing. That'll take about 30 seconds. 5. You take the numbers and you put them on your ticket. That'll take about 2 minutes. You wait for the lottery drawing. If you win, you repeat the process. As you can see, everything takes less than 10 minutes, and you can do it every day. All the hard work is done by the software. It is so smart that it updates the database 3 times a day, so you get the most accurate dates regarding your game. Again, here's how cool it is. It works almost anywhere in the world. And anywhere in the US. It works for any game to give you instant results. Please note that nobody can guarantee that you'll win each time you play. It may take a few days or a few weeks before you see some winnings. What's important is that this is the best tool to increase your odds overnight with 2 clicks of a button. Since I got myself this awesome tool and it's so easy to use, I said to myself, why shouldn't I expose this to people and help them to get big winnings? I'm sure there are a lot of people who need extra money for their families. I cannot guarantee that you'll get rich. What I guarantee is that as long as you're using this robot, you'll increase your odds to win tremendously. Nothing else will help you more than this. No other strategy or system can be used without the help of my robot, and I guarantee you that. The downside is that I don't want all the players in the world to use my software. I'll only let a few hundred people use it, and then that's it. Think what would happen if I gave this software to tens of thousands of people. The prizes won't be that big. How can you use Lottery Cash Software starting today? It's simple. All you have to do is sign up for an account right now. It takes you 3 minutes. About the costs, I can say that it's peanuts compared to what you're going to be getting. I'm a streetwise guy, remember? I cannot give it away for free. I have to recover my investment from paying those computer geeks to program this lottery software for me. Initially, I wanted to charge $50 a month using my robot. But after second thought, I said, it's kind of too much. So I lowered it to $29.95. Moreover, for a very limited time, I can give you an incredible bargain. Get Lottery Cash software for a lifetime membership, and you will pay only a small amount once instead of $29.95 each month. Click on the button below to start now. Here are the options you have. Your investment is 100% guaranteed. For the next 60 days, you'll be fully protected by our ironclad money-back guarantee. Here's how it works. You join Lottery Cash software today. Take it for a ride for the next few weeks. You play with it for the next 2 months, and if you're not happy with the results, you can ask for a full refund. No questions asked whatsoever. I'm sure you'll be thrilled, but this guarantee will remove all the pressure from your shoulders. Click on the button below to start now. You have nothing to lose, but so much to gain. Look at these normal people who have started to change their lives already. You deserve to be happy. Join us now by clicking below. Ignoring this is like shooting yourself in the leg. In a few months from now, you'll see other people making money, while you'll be in the same situation. No money, playing blindly, relying on luck. The future is in your hands. Your investment is guaranteed. You have absolutely nothing to lose. Click below to become a member of Lottery Cash software. Still hesitating? Let me answer some of the questions you may have below. Frequently asked questions. How much does the software cost? Is it a one-time fee or monthly? Well, we have several different options. You can pay monthly for $29.95. Quarterly for every 3 months for $59.95, or our lifetime membership for only a small amount. Your payment is processed through ClickBank, one of the world's largest leaders in payment processing. How can you cancel the software? You can cancel anytime. There's absolutely no commitment. We recommend using the software for at least 3 to 4 months before deciding if you're going to cancel or not. The lottery is not an exact science, and anyone saying that it is lying. By using this software, you will significantly increase your chances every time you play. If I'm not happy, can I get my money back? Yes, we offer a 60-day, no questions asked money-back guarantee. If you're not happy with the software, simply cancel the software and we'll terminate your membership with no questions asked and a refund for you. It's that simple. How can I order? How do I create my membership? You can order Lottery Cash software by putting in your name, email, desired username, and desired password below. We recommend picking a username and password that you'll remember so it's easy to log in. Order right now by clicking on the Add to Cart button on this page. What exactly do I receive by ordering Lottery Cash software? Once your membership is paid, you'll be able to log in unlimited amount of times using your username and password at lotterycashsoftware.com. Once you log in, you'll have complete access to our automatic software robot that picks the most likely numbers to hit next. It'll give you 10 sets of combinations for each game you want to play. It will also give you the top hot numbers, cold numbers, and overdue numbers. Inside, you'll find a frequency chart that tells you exactly how many times each number has hit over the last 50 drawings. For a limited time, we are also including our alternative software that works for every lottery game, including the Pick 3, Pick 4, Pick 5, Pick 6, Mega Millions, Powerball, etc. This is a manual software for those old school guys who like to do everything by hand. This alternative software was created by lottery system experts who use sophisticated methods and strategies to pick winning lottery numbers. We're including this as an added bonus. It works for every lottery game in the world, no matter where you live, and it gives you a different look and formula on how to pick the winning numbers. So it's really like you're getting 2 software in one. This software is a no-brainer. Fill in the membership form below to get started and order today. Click below to start right now.